There is a saying, the stronger the fear, the stronger the anger. This another powerful intense emotion has been one of the greatest destroyers of civilizations on the planet. It rises from the womb of fear and tends to destroy everything in its path. It is so powerful and destructive, that very few human beings can be continuously angry even for a few minutes. Generally, it comes in small bursts or one big bang. It is somewhat like a volcanic eruption. It is so strong that it can destroy families, relationships, careers, marriages in no time. One wrong powerful blast at the wrong time and it's over. Anger is a root cause of various negativities that one experiences in his or her life. There is even a scientific proof published by the European Society for Cardiology that when a person generates a sudden outburst of anger even for a very short period of time, a person's risk of a heart attack, myocardial infarction, MI, or acute coronary syndrome, ACS, increases nearly fivefold, 4.74%, the risk of stroke increases more than threefold, 3.62%, and the risk of ventricular arrhythmia also increases compared to other times when an individual is not angry. If such is the destructive potential of this emotion, then it needs to be looked at with a deeper eye. Shall we? Nature of anger. Generally, anger comes out as a reaction to something or someone which seems to be an obstacle to what one is desiring or working for. It gets generated within an individual when the desired result is not achieved or is obstructed. For example, parents get angry on their children when they are not listening to them, they are not following what their parents think what's correct for them, or couples get angry on each other when the required expectations are not being fulfilled, or a boss gets angry on his or her subordinates when the desired goal is not achieved. Although anger serves as a negative experienceable emotion, it sometimes do have positive effects as well. For example, sometimes people tend to be lazy and they need to be shaken a bit, for which anger comes in handy. Sometimes one has to make its point across to other person, in which also anger can come in handy, and many times for certain completion of work, anger can help to speed up the process. So, like fear, anger can also be handled properly if one knows how to better make use of their mind. I am sure, it must not be easy to generate anger consistently for a certain period of time for a certain completion of task, without having to go through the negative effects of it. The power of anger is so strong, that generally even before one tries to manage it within oneself, the damage is already done to the individual and also the individual towards whom it's directed to. Perhaps, a mental practice in handling anger is much required. Looks like the key to handle anger lies in not letting it generate as a compulsive reaction in the mind, but as a conscious response only when required for creating a particular impact on the surroundings. Feels like a challenge from nature worth exploring.